Hi, my name's Ruby.
Hi, my name is Randy.
Good evening, friends. My name is Isel. Today I want to introduce you to three different songs that I feel best represent three different aspects about me. And those three different aspects are an emotional side of me, a curious side of me, and a romantic side of me that I feel best relate to songs in my life. I'm going to lead into my first song, which is Nude by Radiohead and their In Rainbows album, which overall, that whole album goes into emotions, different ideas about what humans feel in general. The song explores ideas of wanting to know people's vulnerability, a person's bad side, and the lyrics use nudity as a metaphor because nudity is like your most vulnerable state. But at, in the song, there's also lyrics about feeling ashamed about wanting to know someone's vulnerable or bad side as well. And I feel like this best relates to me because I've always been curious about anyone. Like it doesn't matter who. I'm always curious about anyone, their vulnerable side, their good side. But something about the bad side that's taunting about it, and you sometimes get it like I sometimes get feel ashamed for thinking like, well, they have a bad side or a vulnerable side. Although it may be true, everyone has a bad or a vulnerable side. Although curiosity always gets the best of me, I always have an emotional side with music as well that plays into me a lot. The song that best represents this is Let Down by Radiohead as well, and OK Computer. The song goes into the ups and downs of life, feeling disappointed, feeling disillusioned, and trapped in an endless cycle of life, redundancy, and just nothingness, like a gray area in your life. The lyrics play into, they use a lot of juxtapositions actually. But also towards the end of the song, the lyrics are more hopeful about the writer's future, I'm sorry. But I feel like this song best relates to me because although, yeah, life gets boring, disappointing, there's ups and downs, there's always a lot of downs. There's always something good to look forward to and go above and beyond that of where you already are in. And although there's also a big emotional part of music or songs about me, there's an equal part with moments in songs, which I feel like is always really important. And the best example for this is Luna by the Smashing Pumpkins. The song explores into a few different things like unrequited love, forgiveness, and acceptance. So the song explores into there's always going to be someone you love, but they're not going to love you back equally. There's always an imbalance, and sometimes you just have to accept it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in a romantic way either. It can be friendships, parents, family members. It doesn't matter. It could be. It's a very broad way of seeing it or interpreting it, and that's my best way of interpreting it. Is I'm sorry. It relates to me because apart from it touching into a negative side, it also touches into a very positive side of you find someone that you really truly love and you want to know everything about them, and you always hold something. You can always hold something dear about anyone. It doesn't matter if they were mostly negative, but you can always find something positive about people. And overall, I feel like all these three songs will always have connections, no matter who. Music, songs, you can always find little details, no matter how insignificant, you can always connect them back to you. Thank you guys.